Hi everyone. We've just done the session for this week at Road America, and I noticed from a couple of guys, a couple of files guys, the only real issue I could find and help out with was the amount of steering that they're putting into the car on the apexes, and it's mainly on the slow corners. And I just wanted to do a little video to show everyone what was going on. So, bearing in mind I've got my thumb on my steering wheel holding the mic down, so I'm not going to be driving at huge speed here. But tonight there was a lot of this type of thing going on where people are putting in about this much steering on the slow corners, and it did take me a long time to see it, but as soon as I did see it, it seemed to really help the guys out. So there was a lot of that going on. Sort of 90 degrees turning. It was okay on the fast corners because I think the main issue is on the fast corners is you can, the main reason people don't do it on fast corners is you can see it doesn't work on fast corners. Right here, if you put a load of steering lock in like that, it's just going to slide across the track like that all the way around, and even there. No front grip, I just ripped the front of the tyre off. So I just wanted to show how much steering input I normally put in on these slow corners, and it'll be no more than that. Same here. And definitely the same on this one. You don't gain anything at all in this car by steering more than that. If you steer any more than that, all you're doing is scrubbing the front tyres across the track. Yeah, there it is again, that amount. Yeah, all you're doing is scrubbing the tyres across the track, and I don't actually think I'm not sure if it's faster or slower on the apex of the corner if you do that, but you will be heating the front up, and everyone pretty much knows you can overheat the tyres in this car. But what I think it does, what I think it stops you being able to do, that's how much I'll put in. I'll never put in any more or any less really on a slow corner. But I think where it hurts you is getting back on the power. I don't think I can actually sort of do it wrong now, because maybe just because I did give it a bit too much power. But I think it's harder to get on power when you put that much steering into the car, and I think that's what a lot of guys' problems might be in this car, to be honest with you. I've seen it in every session now with a lot of guys, so it's just something to think about. It's not just something to think about. It's really, really important. It's probably one of the most important things in this car. Well, let me just get in the car again. So I'm using a 10-to-1 ratio. I'm never putting any more than that or that. So my thumb's on the 10. My right thumb's on just 10,500. That's 7,000 RPM. That's where I'm at. Never going to go to there. Definitely won't go to there. even when I lose the apex, even when I'm all over the place, I'll still never turn it more than that to get it to turn in more. I'll turn more than that on a counter steer into a skid. I'll turn as much as I need to. You know, I might even get that. You know, I've seen people like this on counter steering just to get the back end to be saved. I think I've even seen Michelle cross the hands once on the graphics there to save a slide. And when you have to save a slide, you have to save a slide, and you have to do whatever you want, whatever you're going to do to save it. But yeah, never more than that, ever. All that. Any more than that, you're just losing grip. Your front tyres are skidding across the track. I'll try and run at speed and shut up, and you'll probably see it. I've only just got back in the car, so I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm going to go as fast as I can, as if I've been practicing all week. And you still won't see me steering more than I've just said, so let's see how we get on. And all this comes in and is connected to the fact that if I need the car, if I've missed an apex, I don't use the steering to get the car into the apex, I use the brake to get the front wheels to grip, and that will get me heading back towards the apex. Never steer it more, ever. There you go, there's a bit of brake to get the car into the apex. Because the reason I do that is because the front wheels are on their limit of grip. If I steer more, they're over the limit of the grip they can give you. So it doesn't matter how much more steering you're going to put into the car, it's never going to turn in faster than it is when you're on the limit of the grip that the tyres can give you on the front. So if I miss an apex, a bit heavy on the brake there, and I did miss it quite a massive amount there, but I'm just trying to do it to just show. But even if I miss it by a huge amount, like this, I still only go like that to get the car round. I will never do that. I'll never do that. You can see nothing happened. Nothing happened to the front of the car then when I did that. So if I go around the huge right hand turn, I'll get to the limit of where I know the steering is. And then, right, it's around there. Now if I steer any more, nothing happens. Nothing happens to the car whatsoever. So that's where you know you're on the limit of the steering. And it just so happens that at your 10:1 ratio, if that's what you use, that's where it is. See where I lost the rear then, I did go further than what I normally do when I'm normally turning, just to save the rear. If you're saving a slide, do whatever you have to save it. So again, miss the apex, little touch of brake, done it too much there. And that's pretty much all I can think of to tell you about the steering. Let's start charging for these videos.